It's June the 10th and we're about to board the Queen of the West for our Columbia River cruise with Sue and Dan Reynolds. Kim and I left Fort Lauderdale on Thursday, June the 8th. Portland. We had a brief stopover, well, brief as in 3 hours, in Kansas City. Arrived in Portland, Kim's bags came out right away, and then no bag for Mark. So we had to file a complaint, well, a report, and they gave me an overnight bag. And then we took an Uber to the Red Line Inn where we met Sue and Dan. The place is just gorgeous, right on the river. After dinner, we went to bed early. We were up at, well, 7:30 our time, but that's 4:30 Portland time. Went to get coffee. At about 11, Sue and Dan and Kim and I caught the shuttle from the Red Line Inn to Salty's, where we met our Cypress Bay pal, Diane, who had retired here to Portland last year. We had the most fabulous day as Diane drove us around.
Well, obviously that's the
airport. Just get the shit damn fuck over with right now.
There's the airport. Yay!
Oh, I didn't realize.
And see where that white cloud is straight ahead?
Yeah.
That's Mount Hood.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not it. It's behind there. But that's what happens. It gets in the cloud and you can't,
Mudfoot was like an e-ticket ride, to be fair. We went to a winery. We had a great time. The weather was sunny and upper 70s, and then it would rain, and it would be like, I thought it was going to snow. Then we visited Diane's house. Man, what a deal she got. She lives right on a nature preserve in a gorgeous neighborhood in a little suburb, about 20 minutes from downtown Portland. And when we got back last night, we all agreed it was just a fabulous day. So today we began the actual cruise, as at 10:30 we get to board onto the Queen of the West. It has a 3-story paddle wheel, and we will move into our staterooms on the 2nd level. And then today's highlight is we will cruise for 7 hours heading west to Astoria along the trail of Lewis and Clark.
You're off.
Here we go. Get on board. Queen of the West.
What number are you?
27.
227.
So this one right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
This is us, 225.
Let's see, what side? I'm on this side, right?
I usually on that side.
You're on that side? Hi.
This is the paddle boat lounge. Nice. And we're off.
They're still married.
So we're sailing down the river on the Queen of the West. Had a great lunch. Met some really nice people. One guy coached football in Ohio just like I did. Talked the whole time. Even gave the bottle of white Zinfandel just for me at the table. Doesn't get much better than that. As you can tell, the scenery is just spectacular. We're really, really happy so far. Just great.
The green one, that's the Ferguson house. It's also Queen Anne. That house has 4,500 square feet in it. 5 bedrooms, 2 dens, 1 bathroom. And Captain George Flavel was the man that started that Columbia River bar piloting system that we were talking about down there when we were parked down there. He was Astoria's very first millionaire. It is still owned by his descendants, and they still have a family feud going on. And so until they all kiss and make up, that house is never going to get refurbished like it needs to be.
It is Sunday, June the 11th. We're on our second full day of the cruise. Yesterday we left out of Portland, sailed for 7 hours. It was just great. And today we're in Astoria, which is the farthest point west of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The first stop was the Astoria Column. We're at the Astoria Column, and it's 164 steps up, and all 4 of us, we wound all the way to the top. But the interesting thing was, we were told you might have to buy a paper or a glider airplane to get off the bus. The lady hands a whole bag to Kim, so she's passing them out like free candy. Everyone's just delighted. And now we're at Fort Clatsop, where 30-some people stayed in that 50 by 50 square for 3.5 months. Wow, it's a long time, but they made it, and we're exploring it today.
Now, this fort is based off of the blueprints found in Captain Clark's journal, which were really just floor plans. That's all we really had for it. So we don't exactly know how accurate this is above the ground.
It's Sunday, June the 11th, and we're on our second excursion today. We drove up here to Cape Disappointment. It's got a gorgeous view. It's the mouth of the Columbia River out here, where the waves can get as high as 50 feet. And if your ship comes in without a special captain from Astoria, your insurance is no good if you wreck. It's a gorgeous lighthouse, beautiful view, very scenic. The path up here, that we had to take a trolley, had to get off the bus because it's so narrow and winding. It's really pretty up here.
Yes, that's a man-made jetty. Both of these are man-made. About 100 years ago.
So we drove up about 40 minutes from Astoria to Disappointment, and at first I was kind of disappointed, but then we were able to walk from that building there to here, which was 0.6 of a mile, and pleasantly it was a huff and puff workout. Lots of inclines, down, around, great time. I'm going to challenge Mark to the race down to the back, to the end of it.
No, honey, you win.